Hi guys, I'm gonna analyze the XY guys. Let's see what the XY is doing. So this is the monthly time frame on the XY, and we can see that we are currently on a bearish move. We can see an impulse, a correction. I'm expecting a continuation. So on the XY, there is still a possibility that we might actually push down to at least my negative 27% fib level, which is around 95.445. So I'm still thinking that we might actually drop to that zone before we now see a reaction. As we can see that there is also a trend line here, so we might probably come here and give us a possible third touch of a trend line, which is a first touch, second touch, a possible third touch before we now continue to zoom to the upside, because overall we are still on a bull move. So now let's see what next. I'm gonna go to a smaller time frame just to see. So this is a weekly time frame right here, and like I said, that I still expect it to push to the downside. So based on what we are seeing right now, let's see how that plays. I can put a trend line from here to here. Let's see, just to indicate that we are still on a downtrend. So let me go to a smaller time frame. If you've been watching my analysis, you know that I like to do top-down analysis because it just simplifies the market and it gives you a broader perspective on what you're looking for. So we can see right here, I'm going to draw another trend line from this point to this point just to show that it was break of zone. So we broke this trend line right here with this engulfing candle, came back to retest the zone, then continue to push to the downside. So right now, let's see what we are looking for. I'm going to put a fib from point A to point B. So from this point here to this point, just to show where we are currently at, and we can see that based on my fib, we are currently around my negative 61.8% fib level. So if you've been watching my analysis previously, you know around my negative 27% fib level and negative 61.8% fib level, most of the time the zones are reversal zones for me. So when we get there, there's a possibility for a reversal around that area. So right now, based on that, there's a possibility that we might push to the upside a little bit on so let's look for where we are right now. So this is my weekly time frame right here. I'm going to draw a zone right around my negative 27% fib level. So you know that I just don't use just my fib level, right? I like to use lofted confluences to make it more, to give it just higher probability of actually working out. So we can see that, like I said, we are currently around my negative 61.8% fib level, and even around that zone is a sensitive zone as well. Looking from like the past, we can see that whenever we get to this zone, there is always a reaction around that zone. So which makes it, like, looking from the past price action, we can say that like a sensitive zone for us to see that whenever we get to that zone, there's a possibility for a reversal. So that's first confluence. Another confluence is that it's already at my negative 61.8% zone level, and that level is a reversal level as well. So that's two confluences, which is good because at least to take any trade or to do anything in trade, you at least have multiple confluences, which is 3 or more confluences. So those are like two confluences I have, that there's a possibility that we might actually reverse around that area right there. So now let's see what we are looking for. So if you're going to reverse around that area, where is my next target, right? So based on my weekly imbalance, we can see that there is a space in between this level right here. So this is an imbalance right here. I'm going to limit the weekly imbalance so for me to know right here there's a weekly imbalance right there. So now I'm going to go to a smaller time frame just to see. So if you're going to continue to push to the downside, sorry, to the upside, right, at least this would be a good target TP, which is around 104.855, around that area right there. That would be a good target for us to take, because we can see that there was this break of structure right here, a break of structure, and there is this imbalance right around this area that needs to be filled, that hasn't been filled yet. So that's a good target before we now know what next to go. So now I'm going to go to a much smaller time frame and let's see how that plays out. So right now you can still draw a trend line from here to here, just to indicate that we're currently on a downtrend. And if we break this zone right here and retest the zone, then that means that the price action has changed, right? But as of right now, this is what we are looking for. So let's see, based on what we are seeing here, let's see what we can do. So like I said, right, I think you might still push up to around that area, but right, overall. So now that we're in a smaller time frame, which is the 2 hours time frame, we can see it a little bit more clear right now that we are on a buy, right? Because we can see that it has been breaking structure. You can see that break of structure here, break of structure here. So there's a possibility it's just coming here before we now continue to push to the upside. So now you can see I'm going to put a short fib right around this area right here, just to see our next on move upward one step at a time. So let's see, let me use this right here. So based on right now, we can see that we are currently rejecting off of my we are currently rejecting off of my 61.8% fib level around that area, and we give this engulfing candle right here. So there's a possibility that we might actually still continue to push to the upside right there. So now what am I expecting now? I can also still put a trend line here just to simplify the market and see what we are doing. So my first target right here will be my negative 27% fib level, which also aligns with this trend line, which is around this area right here, 104.493. That is my first target, and my second target is here, right here, right? That will be my second target. And you can remember when I was doing my analysis on the weekly time frame, this my negative 61.8% fib level also aligns with my weekly imbalance. So which means there's a possibility that we might actually get to my negative 61.8% fib level. But you know, if you've been watching my analysis previously, that my negative 61.8% fib level is always my TP, and majority of the time that's how I take my TP and leave. But sometimes I take my TP out of 61.8% fib level, because if that aligns with market structure or price action itself, then we might get there. But like I said, watch out more when we get to negative 27% fib level. Another reason why you should watch out again is because there's also a trend line right here, so we might actually start bouncing off of that level, right? But if I see an engulfing candle close above the trend line, then I see it's breaking this previous structure right here, then a possible retest around that area, just to confirm that we are still currently on a bull side, then I might ride it up to 104.850, which is my negative 61.8% fib level. So that is what I have for DXY. Now I think we're gonna be on a bull move, but like I say, you can't predict the market, you react to the market. If anything changes, then we're gonna react to it, right, and change our bias. So that is all for DXY, guys. Hope you find it insightful. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share, and I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.